Y'all know it's Lex. It's Astrostetics. Let's get it, baby. Let's flex. Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, Elliott Wilson. Nicki Minaj always seen herself as the female Jay-Z in terms of being the best mogul, the best businesswoman. And this is something that Nicki Minaj has said numerous times. Now, we ain't saying that Nicki is a Jay-Z stan. Now, we not gonna call Nicki a Jay-Z stan, but Nicki has mentioned numerous amount of times that she really rocks with Jay-Z. And Nicki has also mentioned that her and Jay-Z are business partners through Tidal. Now, this is something that's big right here. Remember, when they rolled out Tidal, Jay-Z was there with Nicki Minaj, Usher, Daft Punk. I think even Beyonce was there. Y'all remember when they had that Tidal press conference? And Nicki Minaj has stated that her and Hove are business partners. Now, there's a few things with them, and I think one of them was, believe it or not, Nicki working with 6ix9ine. Y'all remember 6ix9ine 4 or 5 years ago? 6ix9ine was wildin'. And y'all know Nicki. Look, let's be honest. Nicki likes fun things. Nicki likes fun things. So when y'all see Nicki vibing out with Kai Cenat, y'all see Nicki vibing out with 6ix9ine, that's the energy that Nicki likes. And I think that an aspect of that does make her dope and incredible, and she likes fun shit. Now, when you look at the 6ix9ine features that she was doing, that was controversial. Y'all know Nicki on the track, I think Fifi, that's the song that she did with 6ix9ine. That was a controversial record. You got 6ix9ine at that time, who was probably the most controversial person in the world, working with Nicki Minaj. And then y'all know the allegations now. I'm wondering, maybe the people in the higher ups, the quote unquote higher ups, they was probably aware of a lot of fuckery that 6ix9ine was doing, let's be honest. So when they seen Nicki working with him, they was like, yo, Nicki, what are you doing? You about to have him crack the billboards, and like, what are you doing? And then remember, it wasn't just one track. They had another song that they was doing, and remember, that was when the music video got rang up. Remember, 6ix9ine was doing a video with Nicki Minaj and Kanye West, and something happened at that. What I'm saying is, with 6ix9ine, I feel like people in the industry, they didn't like Nicki making that move. So that was one thing. Now, after that, while all of that's going on, you got Cardi B. Cardi B is Bodak yellow. She's tearing up the charts. These ain't red bottoms. These is blooded shoes. Nicki and Cardi is wilding. And around that time, remember, it was Nicki was dominating female rap for 10 years. And let's be honest, I mean, she kind of still is, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. She dominating for 10 years, and Cardi comes out. Cardi is wilding. Y'all know the whole Cardi and Nicki saga. They got into that altercation at that award show. Y'all remember that? And then they got on Motorsport with each other. Now, when they was on Motorsport, that was controversial because it was a whole thing between Nicki's verse and Cardi's verse, and it wasn't even which one was better. It was more so the setup and the sequence of the record. And around that time, Nicki was saying, look, they trying to create distractions, that kind of like what they tried to do after she put out Pink Friday 2. They was doing that with other artists. So Nicki was using Cardi as a way. All of the DJs that didn't like Cardi, all of the DJs that didn't like Nicki, they was bumping Cardi music. And Nicki is trying to tell people this, and they like, nah. But the Barbs is supporting. The Barbs is like, yo, we riding for Nicki. And then what happens is Nicki is telling everybody, yo, they trying to create this campaign against her. And nobody believed her. So when y'all see Nicki the other day go at, and look, y'all remember when Nicki went to the Breakfast Club? They was like, yo, Nicki, you want some turkey bacon? She said, fuck that turkey bacon, Charlemagne. Fuck that turkey bacon, DJ Envy. She was like, yo, the fuck? I don't want none of that turkey bacon. And look, I don't know if it was that, but after that, they was like, yo, they was on Nicki ass. But y'all know Nicki is a titan in the industry. So it looked like Nicki was saying, look, a lot of them DJs out there, they was in a way conspiring against her. So when Cardi came out, she had the Love and Hip Hop plug with the DJs. They turned Cardi all the way up. And Nicki was pretty much saying that everybody that was aware of this, that didn't stop it, was a part of that. So all of them that y'all seeing, like when y'all see Cardi, and even I think Cardi and Jay-Z, anybody that supported Cardi, I think Nicki looked at it as like they're supporting anything against her. So Nicki is like, yo, we're business partners. We have a business relationship. Like you don't see what they trying to do, and for whatever reason, I think that's these are some of the main reasons as to why Nicki and Hove may have a bit of tension there. So when Nicki was on IG Live the other day and she said that thing about a mouthpiece, she's pretty much saying that. And then yo, this situation, there's a bit of a lot of variables in here, because there was also a verse that Nicki did. It was a verse, I think, on the 6ix9ine track actually, where Nicki, they was saying it was either the 6ix9ine track or the Doja Cat track, and they was saying that Nicki threw a little sub at Beyonce. They were saying that Nicki threw a little sub at Beyonce. And y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't see a Nicki and Beyonce feature in a little minute since I was feeling myself. Feeling myself. They ain't do a little track in a minute, y'all. So I don't know if Nicki may be. Y'all, it was in that track. Nicki also threw a bar at Usher too. Yo, Nicki been on the ass. And like that's the whole thing. I think even with Nicki not being in a relationship with somebody that you might say is not in the industry, and Kenneth Petty, he's a controversial guy, and Nicki don't give a fuck. Nicki, and like that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Nicki don't care what nobody thinks. Nicki is doing her. She's gonna parlay, do her business in the industry, but the same way you can't tell those niggas shit, you can't tell Nicki shit either. And Nicki got her shit all the way up. So these are the variables. I think Jay-Z not maybe supporting her. Nicki feels that Jay-Z probably wasn't supporting her when they was creating a narrative against her with Cardi. Then I think with the whole 6ix9ine thing, I don't think Jay-Z like that. And then I think maybe some of Nicki's personal decisions and Nicki's relationships is something else that I think that they why there could be some tension there. So those three things may be, but then when you look at it, right? Nicki, I don't want to say Nicki. Yeah, Nicki is in the industry. Like y'all see that Pink Friday too. Like Nicki is gonna get a big forward every time because there are a lot of people in the industry that rock with Nicki, and there could be people that maybe might not rock with Nicki. Regardless, there are certain DJs, certain selectors, certain curators that maybe they're like, yo, they want to get one of their artists on the track with Nicki. And Nicki is probably like, yo, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not just gonna go do a track with this person because y'all trying to bully me into a feature or whatever. But think about that for years. Like Nicki, like on some, I'm not working with that. I'm not working with that. I'm not working with that. And Nicki was able to dominate the charts and dominate woman rap for years. So maybe after a while of just people wanting favors from her, and like we said, Nicki is not the type of person that's just gonna you tell her to do whatever and she does it. Like, look at how she moves. Like, I really don't think she's like that. Even look at what happened with the award shows. She told Miley Cyrus, what's up, Miley? Nah, she said, Miley, what's good? Like, she turned it up on her at an award show. And that's something else that when we talking about people in the industry that might not really like her, Nicki is like, yo, you don't see the shit that they be doing? And then, like we say, y'all, she's not gonna take shit from nobody and let people just do whatever. You get what I'm saying? And like I love Nicki music. I might not be the biggest Nicki fan. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a barb. But one thing I can definitely say that I can see is that Nicki is not taking shit from niggas like that. Nicki is doing whatever she want, and whatever personal things that she got going on, that has nothing to do with you. Listen to the music. Look at what she's been able to do as a mogul for herself. And I think that that's what Nicki is standing on. So for whatever reason, people may not be that fond of her. Nicki don't give a fuck. She done told Miley Cyrus was good. And I think they got that situation cleared out because they two incredible artists. Like, let's be honest. A Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus feature would be fire. The same way Nicki had the Billie Eilish come in on the first track, like a Nicki and a Miley Cyrus track would be fire. And I think that their issue, they could work that out, honestly. I would rather hear some fire music from the both of them. And Miley Cyrus is an incredible artist as well. Just keeping it a bean. You feel me? So, y'all, this is the Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z and Elliott Wilson. Elliott Wilson, she went in on you. The Barbs was going in on you. I'm gonna be honest. I think Elliott Wilson was soaking up the clout. Elliott Wilson was behind his phone laughing like, look at that. They just made me go viral. And yo, Elliott Wilson was doing that same laugh. He was doing that same laugh, reposting everything on Twitter, having a great time soaking up all that clout. All right. So, y'all make sure y'all subscribe where it's letting this live. I hope y'all enjoyed this material and enjoy y'all day and have a great one as always. All right. Yeah.